So Brie Larson has been cast in the new Star Wars movie. Nah, I'm just playing. I got you, didn't I? So Kevin Feige is producing an upcoming Star Wars movie. This is amazing news, but a lot of people don't realize that this is actually a much bigger deal than Disney is making it out to be. This is the first time that he is doing anything outside of Marvel for a very, very long time. The reason Kevin Feige is in the Star Wars news again is because there is officially movement on his film. A writer has finally been hired to write the unnamed Kevin Feige Star Wars movie. Now this is great news, as is Kevin Feige entering Star Wars, but I think there's even more to this than we think. Kevin Feige is coming in to save Star Wars, and here's why. If you don't know, Kevin Feige is the head of Marvel Studios. He makes all of the big picture decisions when it comes to story and hires for creative projects. He is pretty much doing exactly what Kathleen Kennedy does, but obviously a lot better than she does it. He has ran what is arguably the most successful movie franchise of all time in the MCU ever since its start, and he is amazing at what he does. So why does any of this matter for Star Wars? Well, we have heard some things for a while about Kevin Feige replacing Kathleen Kennedy, and most people wrote it off very quickly, saying that it wasn't true, me included. And I still think that this is untrue, but I do think Kevin Feige will be leaving Marvel for a role in Lucasfilm very soon. Not only does Feige have a Star Wars movie coming, but he actually has been helping John and Dave behind the scenes quite a lot. He hasn't been credited, and I'm not sure why, but it has been reported that he has been around John and Dave about as much as George Lucas has. Feige also has a lot of connections within Lucasfilm already. As we all probably know, he has worked very closely with Jon Favreau for a long time on many different projects, and they are pretty close friends. Not to mention that the same company owns his current studio and the studio that he is transitioning into. Talking about Disney, obviously. He has many connections within Lucasfilm, and it seems like more and more people who have worked on Marvel projects are moving over to Star Wars. Now, to me, the biggest reason for his move over to Lucasfilm is that he is actually a huge Star Wars fan. Kevin Feige is not shy about letting everyone know that he is actually a bigger Star Wars fan than he is a Marvel fan, and that's very cool to me. He is so loyal to Star Wars that he says he likes Star Wars more than the company that he has helped produce over 20 movies for. For someone as accomplished and powerful as Kevin Feige, I would imagine that if he wanted a job doing things in Star Wars, he would get one very easily. It seems like he does want to be involved in Star Wars, and he is going to be involved very, very soon. Now, this writer that he hired is also pretty big news. His name is Michael Waldron, and he is the writer and producer of the new Loki series that's going on Disney+, and he is also writing the next Doctor Strange movie. Now, as I said before, Kevin Feige may just be the most powerful man in Hollywood. He could definitely get any writer that he wanted for a project, especially a Star Wars movie. I mean, do you really think anyone answers their phone and hears, "Hey, this is Kevin Feige, would you like to write a Star Wars movie for me?" and then they reject him? The answer is no. Feige could have gotten any writer in Hollywood to do this movie, and he chose Waldron. This is very important because Feige has already seen what Waldron can do in the Loki series and in the new Doctor Strange movie. This means that Feige must love what he has done on those movies because he is somewhat of an unknown writer, and for him to be hired to do Feige's first Star Wars movie, he must be doing pretty well. This is a very good sign in my opinion for the Feige Star Wars movie, and I can't wait to see what other news we get. Please just don't cast Brie Larson, please. So Kevin Feige is joining Lucasfilm, and he is slowly but surely leaving Marvel. I mean, he accomplished what he wanted to do there, and he has already laid the groundwork for the next few years of movies. I'm sure he wants to accomplish new things now. So now he's seeking out Star Wars projects, so he has a new challenge. Now, I don't think Feige will be replacing Kathleen Kennedy, as I don't think she will be removed anytime soon. But if anyone in the world could be the one to replace her, it would definitely be Feige. I think the higher-ups at Disney would have a very hard time turning down Feige if he walked up to them and said he wanted to run Lucasfilm. Feige has been on set of The Mandalorian, and he has been helping out with other Filoniverse shows, doing all of this in secret for some reason. He has connections to Favreau already, who is right in the middle of everything that's going on inside of Star Wars right now. And Feige already works under the Disney umbrella and has been for a very long time. He is already so connected to everyone at Lucasfilm that the transition would be seamless. Kevin Feige is going to leave Marvel for a job at Lucasfilm very soon, and I think the transition has already begun. Based off what Feige has done in the past with Marvel, I think his Star Wars movie is going to be great, especially because so far he is keeping his hires inside of the Marvel family, and he's keeping people that he knows. He has to know that this writer is going to be good, or he wouldn't have hired him after seeing all of the work that he's put in on these other Marvel projects. I can't wait to see what he does here. Welcome to the dark side. If you never want to miss a piece of Star Wars news, subscribe to the channel. I post at least one Star Wars news video a day. We also do live streams and podcasts and all type of other stuff regarding Star Wars. So if you want to be a part of this community, hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, consider checking out some of my other content and leave a like on the video. But other than that, thanks for watching the video, and I hope to see you on the next one.